What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing? I'm going to be doing the fire signs. I'm going to start off with Aries right now. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm just going to sage really quick and we'll get into it, okay? Okay. This is going to be a general timeless reading, so whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. And this is for Aries, all placements. Okay, guys? If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. My name's Jordyn. I'm a Master Reiki practitioner and a tarot reader. So if you want any personal readings or Reiki sessions, you can book them down below. And like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It does help the channel grow. I greatly appreciate it. But let's get into it. Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Let's see what's going on for you. Aries, you feel very, I feel like you're in a teeter-totter, but you feel, it's like, I feel like mentally you're very tired, but I feel like you want to get a lot done. I feel like using a lot of Rider-Waite decks for you, which tells me that when I feel like using Rider-Waite, it's a very short, sweet, to the point kind of energy. You might be very, dry with people or yourself at this time, or just be like so mentally exhausted you feel that way. Like if people are talking to you, like just say it, like just get to it. Hello, my dear. I'm so glad you're getting notifications. If you see me looking over here, it's because my monitor with the chat is there, and I'm using my new camera today, so hopefully like the picture's better. And let me know how the sound is. If the sound sounds clearer, please let me know. I hope so. But let's see what's going on for Aries. I heard congratulations. This feels like, I heard rising above. Empress in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. This feels like a big retreat. It does. Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot of court cards here. This feels very much... I feel like this is what you're reviewing. The Queen of Pentacles and Empress, I feel like it's the same person, but I feel like it's two versions of the self. The Queen of Pentacles and the Empress energy very much so feels like, it's almost like at times I feel like this version of me, and at other times I feel like this version of me. In the sense of like sometimes I feel in my power and sometimes I feel out of my power, because the Queen of Pentacles is the mini Empress and the Empress is a very divine feminine, someone who's very in alignment with themselves, right? And with the Seven of Wands, it's almost like someone's fighting to really stay in this very Empress mode. But with the Empress in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, there's a sense of not feeling confident, not feeling secure. It feels very exhausted, like tired of fighting. The King of Wands in reverse, this person's tired too, whoever they're dealing with. This could also just be your masculine and your feminine energy, like the wanting to move forward, but also the mental exhaustion, because we manifest from the feminine, from what we think and what we feel. The Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. And we take action on things. King of Wands, we manifest in the material world from our masculine energy. So if this is your energy as an individual, this is you. If this is you as well as someone you're dealing with, it could also be both of those energies, yourself and another playing out here. But with the King of Wands in reverse, I feel like if this is another person as well as yourself or just another, they're turning their back to you and you to them. I feel like both people are thinking of one another. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a family thing. The masculine's very tight though, like because my ear is very tight on my right side and the right side is the masculine side. I feel like this person's very shut down, like they're just disconnected. They're like, it just feels like disconnecting. Like, nah, I don't want to, they don't want to deal with it. Yeah, Devil in reverse, which is detachment. They're just detaching. Knight of Pentacles, but at the same time it's like just hesitance, like I want to work on it, I want to move forward. They're in a place of wanting to seek clarity. This feels like a pause. This feels like a break. This feels like two people or one individual realizing that they need to detach from the external world and go within. And it's playing out with people that they're dealing with as well. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's not time to make a decision or to move forward quite yet. This is definitely a pause and reflect time. This is a very like tiring, very exhausting kind of feeling. Very much so. Okay. Let's clarify. Just very tired. Very, it feels mentally draining. Like this is like ruminating on things. No. This is, yeah, take some time for yourself. We're officially in Libra season as of last night at 9:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it is a time about relationships. And when we say relationships, be mindful that it's not just relationships with other people. It's also about relationship with self. So if you have Libra or planets in Libra that land in your first house or your 12th house, be mindful of that because that will be affecting you, the self, or in the 7th house. Hello, Autumn. Hello, my dear. Good. I'm glad it's resonating, guys. Let's look at this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Six of Cups. So yes, this could be, I think a lot of people, this has to do with the past. I'm very hesitant to say that this is another person. I feel like this is patterns of the past. And patterns of the past can mean that it has to do with another individual, but I feel like this is like patterns that somebody has played out in their life through history. So it might involve other people, or it might just be something they themselves will continuously take part in. And it leaves them feeling very almost like depleted or like, wow, I'm not considered, right? Queen of Pentacles. So if this person's an overgiver, or if they lack boundaries, or if they give too much of themselves, or they don't stand up for themselves, because that's what Queen of Pentacles energy in reverse to me is. It's someone who's like, I thought I was doing so much, and now it's like a feeling taken advantage of, or feeling like it wasn't enough, right? It's like an energy of like disappointment and feeling small. They're coming to realize, ooh, this is a pattern of mine within myself, and their perspective's about to change. And that's why they're starting to stand their ground, because they're realizing they can be this Empress. Hello, my dears. Oh, look at all the lovely ladies coming in. I love it. Let's look at the Seven of Wands. Yeah, Six of Wands. So somebody's finally stepping into this energy of like, and it's crazy because as soon as I got here, I felt a lot of light energy go through the headspace, and that tells me that this is a release energy, and that's this separation's coming in. I like the detachment showing up. So if this is you, like just as an individual, or if this is you're cross watching, right, and this is somebody else, there's a lot of detachment going on in the sense of like the realization of, this isn't serving me. Like, I need to let go of this way of being or thinking or perceiving myself, because it's perpetuating really unhealthy ways of living or behaving. Because this is bringing them into a new cycle. The 7 minus the 6 gives the Ace of Wands, but it's also leading them to victory and recognition of self. Let's look at the Empress now. Let's check this out. Yeah, the Devil. And then Justice in reverse, which is Libra. So we have Capricorn and Libra energy. And then the Empress is Libra and Taurus, very Venusian energy. Capricorn has Pluto retrograde in it. Libra, we have Mercury retrograde that's going to end on October 2nd. And then in Taurus, we have Uranus and the North Node retrograding right now at the time that I'm recording this, which is September 23rd, if you are watching this at a later time, even though they're timeless readings. Okay, we also have the Two of Wands and the Four of Cups in reverse. Something about this Devil card's really sticking out to me. I actually was saying on Patreon how Scorpio and Capricorn are really potent energies right now, which makes sense because we have Pluto retrograding in Capricorn and Pluto is ruled by Scorpio. So I would also check out those placements for you, see where they're affecting you, because that's a planet of transformation, and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is about maturing. And it's also about constriction and where we're being challenged to grow and expand. So this person might be challenged to let go of old contracts that they've made with themselves, right? Justice, which is also Libra, justice, the scales, is also known as karma, lessons. Karma's not bad. It's where we learn lessons to let go of certain things that aren't working anymore, and we rewrite right? The lesson, the contract, the scales, the agreement, so we can learn how to be something that's more in balance with who we are becoming. That's why the devil is here, because this person's learning how to evolve into a more healthy, feminine, nurturing energy. Because what they had been working as was probably not so healthy. So that's a new opportunity, and it's leading to a more open heart space with that Four of Cups there. I like this. This might have been rooted in rejection, or just pushing away the very things that they really wanted, or sabotaging the very things that they wanted. Yeah. Let's look at this King of Wands. Let's shift to the masculine energy. So masculine energy, this could be the behavior that was actually showing up. So this could be your behavior that showed up that might have contradicted how you were actually thinking or feeling. So it's like, ooh, I want love, but then you're shoving it away, and that's why it's distorted, right? Or vice versa. Okay, let's look at this King of Wands. Vice versa, in the sense of like this could be the person you're dealing with. Yeah, Nine of Wands in reverse, which is the wounded warrior, somebody who gives up. It's like, I can't do it anymore. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I don't want to keep fighting for this. It's getting hard. But at the same time, they're like, but I do want to take steps toward it. I really do want it. Like, I want to give this. I want to show up, and I want exactly what's being offered to me. King of Wands in reverse. It's like the struggle to actually follow through with it, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. It's like the most reliable knight, but it's still a knight. It's somebody who really struggles with like committing to things. So it's like they say they really want to do it, they make the plan, but they might be really hesitant. And with the Three of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like they really struggle to see relationships as something that's going to stick around, because this is soul tribe, this is family, this is friends, but they might perceive this as something that, no, I can't actually have this. Okay, underneath it is the Queen of Wands, right? It is a soul tribe energy. They do have a Queen of Wands that they're paired with, or you do, and it's this energy of like, can I actually be with this person? Can I actually have them? The inner conflict, Five of Swords, is what's stopping them from going for it. Let's look at the Devil. So this disconnect had to happen, though. Both people had some healing to do, which is nice. And they both had the Devil show up. Yeah, Three of Swords. The detachment had to happen because they were addressing some heartache. They're addressing whatever pain, hurt, trauma, distortion, illusion they had to deal with, okay? Three of Swords is Libra, Libra energy. Then we have the Moon in reverse, which is Cancer energy. The Moon is them seeing very clearly where this hurt truly is rooted in, okay? So let's look at the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What is actually stopping them from offering what they are wanting to offer, but they're not offering? Ten of Cups! What do they want to offer? All their love. They want to offer all of their love, right? As of right now, I'm just doing the fire signs today. Let's see. Once I get back on schedule, I'll do live chats for stuff like that. Okay, cues. I don't have my glasses on either, so I can't really see your name. Okay, so, yeah, sorry. I'm a little blind as a bat today. Then we have the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, so this is, it's like the universe was like, you were really meant to have this love. You were really meant to have this Ten of Cups. But the action taken toward it wasn't consistent, wasn't stable, wasn't reliable, because knights are messengers, right? Knights are messengers. They come, they trickle a little bit. They're like the salt, right? Woo! But they don't ever really stick around. They're like, oh, I'm here for a little bit, now I'm gone. I'm here for a little bit, now I'm gone. They don't really stick around, and that's what knight energy is, because they didn't reach like the king, and then the queen was like, I know I'm an empress, but they don't feel like they can embody the empress because they're mirroring this. And so when we are enmeshed with another's energy, we embody their energy as well. So just like we attract what we are, right, in a sense. And sometimes we attract what other people need at the same time too. So if this person needed love and you're a ball of love, they're being attracted to you because they needed that love, right? And so if you were empress and they're a knight, you might come down to a queen to help them come to a king. and then it didn't work, and that's okay. So now you're going back up to Empress, and they're going to work their way to a King, and it might come back or it might not, you know? So don't always hold so true to that, like we attract what we are, because sometimes we attract what we need, and others attract you because they need you for that time being for a lesson. And sometimes it's vice versa, okay? And that's okay. That's okay. That's why there's a reason, a season, and a why. Yep. Then we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords. It's understanding that this was all happening for healing. It was all happening for healing. It was lesson. It was lesson. This came in for a lesson. This came in to heal. This came in, and now it's time to go into solitude. It's not time for these two people to come back. They're in separation to heal right now. And it might be really, really hard to do that. So if you're feeling this pull, you're feeling this tug, it's Four of Swords is the card of separation. It's the card of one going to solitude solely alone. It's the minor arcana of the Hermit. And that's Cancer, Libra energy. Libra's coming up a lot. And then the Seven of Wands, which is quite literally the card of protecting your energy. And we started off with that as well. Yeah. Let's look at the Two of Wands in reverse. Let's see. Woo. Judgment, Eight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I like that. I like that a lot. Both people are going to see that walking away from this is actually going to lead them to a brand new beginning that is very, very stable, and that is going to serve them to their highest good. It's time to just see that we are in a very portal energy right now. We're in an energy that is going to lead us into new versions of self, and that trying to rebuild foundations over and over might kind of be like beating a stick over your head. You know, it's just not. It's not what's meant to happen. And with the Star in reverse, it's kind of like, okay, the door's shut on that. We're trying to bring something new in and something that's more stable. And it's just sometimes time to walk away from things, and that's okay. That's okay. It came, it taught you lessons, it came to heal. And that means that this Ten of Cups is going to show up in a new form with somebody else or with something else, maybe a new job or a new passion or a new hobby that will open your heart up in a way that will help you achieve the Empress or help you achieve the King. And that's the best way to achieve it, because the universe is like, okay, tried that way, didn't work. Let's try this way. It's not that you failed. It's not about failure. It's just like, okay, you know, let's try it this way. You know, it's just a different way of trying things. Okay? And that happens sometimes. Like, try tying your shoes this way. Well, didn't work. Let's do it this way. That's okay. That's okay. But Aries, this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below. I love you. I wish you the best. And check out Patreon if you want a free 10-minute reading. And I'll see y'all next time.